the most intense running I've ever done it. I think I might be sick. It is 6:30 in the morning. I feel like I barely slept at all last night. I woke up and I honestly thought that it was some kind of cruel joke. I feel very tired. Everything is packed. We've got all the stuff I need for the race. We've got a spare change of clothes for afterwards. We've got like half an hour to get some breakfast now, and then we are driving off to Cambridge. Still not really awake at the moment. I still don't really feel like I'm going to go and run 13 miles. I'm one of these people who really struggles to have breakfast normally, so I'm forcing myself to have a bit more than I normally would. Hopefully early enough that it's not going to be a problem. Okay, and we're off. Made it. Still raining. T-minus roughly an hour. We just got the bus to the sort of marathon start, which is just over here. Definitely, like, the rain's eased, which definitely makes me feel a bit better, but I am definitely feeling just nervous. I just want to start at this point. There is also the small matter of putting on the costume in not very long, in front of a lot of people. This is, you paid for this. It does feel like you're walking into a festival or something, doesn't it? The great thing about my training runs is that I've won every single one of them. I don't think I'm going to be coming first today.
Yeah.
So we've equipped me in the costume.
You've had like 5 people laugh at you already.
Well, at least 5 people have enjoyed it. I don't think it's going to affect my running that much. I hope. But yeah, this is what you people paid for. This is what £1,000 for this race looks like.
Give us a twirl.
If anything, the hat is actually just keeping my head warm. It's quite cold. Shall you walk over?
Hey, heading off at 9:30.
Okay, walking over to the pens now. They're releasing us in waves. I'm in pink wave. Okay, final thoughts before the start of the race. So there's about 15 minutes until I think my wave goes. The fast people are lining up over there. At this point, I definitely feel like I've got the energy. Like, the enthusiasm has definitely caught back up with me. I think I'm ready. I'm just anxious to get these first miles done at a slow enough pace to not set off too fast. So I can hit about 6 minutes per kilometre. Then that's going to be peachy for about the first 5k. Yeah, about that. And then we'll open up the taps a little bit, but I've got to pace myself. Hopefully this is going to be fun. The previous pens have gone up, the fast runners have already gone. Now we're sidling up to the line. Okay, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Okay, mile 1. Let's get serious about this.
Well done! Go on, Simon! Woo!
2.5k in. So like 1.5 miles. Going too fast, as I knew I would. So I'm going to make a conscious effort to try and slow down a bit. It's difficult when there are so many people cheering you on. The streets are lined with people. There have been people doing impromptu music, people coming and giving hugs and high fives. It's been great, you can hear one now. Okay, Simon, focus. Slow down, come on.
So undoubtedly one of the worst bits of this half marathon is the scenery you're surrounded with. I mean, that's Gonville and Keys College behind me. It looks like someone was sick on a pile of concrete. Senate House is alright, I suppose. I mean, I think it's a bit much, but there's this chapel over here. It's just a bit over the top, don't you think?
Go Simon!
Just past mile 4. I did set off too fast because I've now developed something of a stitch, so I'm dropping back to what was meant to be my starting pace. Hit this for a couple of miles, just stabilise. I've had this before in training runs where I've gone too fast. Just got to drop back a little bit. You can pick up speed at the end. By slowing down now, I'm being faster overall. Okay, here it is. This is the turn. This is like going towards the far part of the course now. The stitch has definitely got better. I just want to hold back in pace a little bit longer, just to make sure I'm not going to wreck myself. That's just over halfway. Shout out to the absolute angels who were giving out jelly babies back there. I didn't have a chance to ask if they were vegetarian, so I'm just going to assume that they were. Had a nice chat with the guys about a minute behind me who were swapping stories about why we were running and you know, what times we were aiming for. He was didn't catch his name actually, but really nice guy. It kind of shows that everybody here has got their own individual story. Everyone here is raising money for something. There's a lot of good people here today, I think. I just snuck in. Oh sweet, I'm allowed to go at 60 miles an hour now. Three-quarters of the way around. Can do this. Mile 9, coming back into the centre of town. It's all starting to feel very familiar now. As in, feeling like the end's not too far away. I mean, it still is, it's still like 4 miles away, but it feels like it's not far away. Back in the centre, running through the favela of Cambridge. God, it's horrible around here. Just past mile 10. Only a 5k to go. It's only a park run now. Fun fact, this is called Orgasm Bridge. Because people who cycle over it sound like they're having an orgasm. Whoa, 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 whoa. You may recognise the streets from around here if you've seen The Theory of Everything. This is where they cycle at the start of the film. Coming to the last mile and a half. Definitely suffering. Got a stitch. But so close now. So close. Final mile. Okay, this is really hard now. Come on.
He's too fast. He's here somewhere. I think he's just finished. He did well. I think he got under 2 hours.
That was the most intense running I've ever done. I think I might be sick. Okay. I'm not going to be sick. I'm not going to be sick. Just over the global time of 2 hours. I started before then. So I'm not sure what time that means. Okay, I need to stop my strap. Okay, according to my strap, that was 1:54, which is quite a bit better than I expected. I wanted to do 2 hours. If I'd done 1:55, I'd have been really, really happy. So that is fantastic. I did take the outfit off once. I felt like I was going to die at about mile 12. I misjudged the final sprint. I full sprinted up to about 100 meters of the line, and then my legs just gave out. So I did like a 80% sprint. Oh my god. I did it. I raised £1,000. I ran a half marathon. Okay, I need to find Pixel Girl. Someone needs a very sweaty hug. Thank you very much. Oh my god, they have beer.
Be with you in a moment.
You take your time.
Where's the man in the red cape? Aha! I see him! I missed your finish because you were running too fast.
Oh, sorry.
And I didn't have time to get my phone out.
Okay, I did wonder if that would happen.
Congrats! You did it. Did you do it in like under 2?
It was 1:54.
What?
According to my Strava, anyway.
How did it feel? You're being recorded, by the way, because I may have missed your finish.
For a lot of it, it felt great. The support was incredible. Like,
Yeah.
Like at the end, I think it was like mile 13. Basically, I felt I was going to die. I sprinted and I finished up my sprint about 100 meters too short. Like I sprinted 230 miles, and I had to like really deep into everything to finish like with any speed. That was incredible. That was one of the most like affirming experiences I've ever been a part of. And my legs are on fire.
So we're in Boots just getting some sweets for the journey on the way back because I have like 4,000 calories to eat today. And Pixel Girl would just like it to be known that she's very sore. How are your legs? Are they okay?
Ran 5k very fast.
You ran 5k! Yesterday! All the way through lunch you were just saying, oh, I'm really sore. I'm just... this is quite bad. Just sat there like...
I'm gonna get cream egg.
Okay, so it's the day after the marathon, the half marathon. I had intended on doing this bit to camera yesterday when I was going to be going through the bag. We're going to have a race haul, and I wanted to talk about sort of like a retrospective. I was too tired for some reason. Let's have a look at what hang on. Let's have a look at what they give you. This is my haul from running 13.1 miles. Oh, that smells quite bad. There's a packet of Quavers. Rogue choice. Big fan of Quavers. Oh, they've been popped. That was what that pop was. We've got my running thing, which I popped in here yesterday. All of this stuff, by the way, reeks. A thing of water. Probably should have drunk that yesterday after the run instead of just having a beer. Alcohol-free beer, mind. Indian-inspired Nimbu Pani lemon, cumin and mint still. That would have been really nice yesterday. Is it suitable for vegetarians? Yes! A Weetabix on the go strawberry. What? Beta glucans and elderberry immune complex. Also suitable for vegetarians. I have no idea. I know that if I'm pregnant, I'm not supposed to take this. A Clark's maple syrup. It's me. I wonder if that was like what I was they had these energy things. I only had one of them on the course because I was worried about upsetting my stomach. And it was actually really nice. This feels like one of those energy packs. There's that, a nut bar, a banana, some Quavers, an ultimate blends with argan oil something, a bunch of Quavers, and a thing from Cancer Research. Oh, it's one of their laces. Yeah, like pink laces. Definitely an improvement from last year. I remember Pixel Girl got like a razor in hers for some reason. I really hope it was supposed to be in there. General thoughts on yesterday though. It was one of the most incredible things I've ever done. It was one of the most lovely experiences of seeing a bunch of humans come together. There's all these people who, like I said in the run, were fundraising. All these people were raising money for charity. I mean, not all of them, some of them were athletes, but a lot of us, I think they said there was going to be £250,000 raised just for cancer research yesterday. All these incredible people running, and then also all the people supporting, all the people who were just giving out sweets and giving out jelly babies, and they were the entire way around the course. There was probably less than 500 meters across the entire course where there wasn't a supporter. You know, that was the furthest you'd have to go to get a boost of people. And the fact that you have your name like on your badge, like on your nameplate, the people were just picking out people's names, being like, "Yeah, Simon, go! Come on, Ian!" And like, I did it once. There was a guy, I think it was like Matt or something. It was like at mile 11. Just next to me, this guy kind of like pulls up and is like, "Oh, I can't go on anymore." And I just turn around and being like, "Come on, Matt!
You can do it! But all the people on the side were incredible. My two favorite people were, one, the guy who had a college room above one of the robe shops in Cambridge, when there was like a corner that you went around in the half. He just opened up all of his windows and he was blaring music out as loud as he possibly could, just to act as like and he was DJing in the window. Absolute lad. The other was the little boy who everyone else was giving out sweets, was giving out, like, I'd say there must have been like 20 to 30 people around the whole course that were just giving away sweets. And there was this one little boy who was about 7 or 8 maybe, who had a thing of ready salted crisps, and no one was eating them, and I felt really bad for him. So I had some, and then my mouth immediately dried up, and I remember I realised why the runners probably weren't eating crisps. It's fine, I just had some jelly babies after that, just to get kind of wash it down. But yeah, it was incredible. It was absolutely remarkable. I'm also very, like, I'm not proud of really of anything that I've done, but I'm really pleased by my time. I was shooting for sub 2 hours. If I was gonna get under 1:55, that would have been amazing, which I did. You know, I was not expecting that. I genuinely wasn't expecting that. It does make me think that maybe I can make it under 150 for the 1 in 2 weeks, because ultimately this is only the first half. I've got to do the second half of the marathon now, but that is now a target. I've got something. I want to definitely try and repeat this time. No, I doubt I'm going to have the same support from like around the sides and people cheering, people, you know, the whole mass of people on. But I think I can do it in that time again. I think I can go faster. So we'll have to see. As a general review though, amazing event. Really, really enjoyed doing it. It was very well organised. You knew exactly where you needed to be and you were guided the entire way around. Support from the people in Cambridge was amazing. Obviously it's a lovely run itself. It was very, very nice surroundings that you were running through. It's going to be a really tough act to follow. I mean, yesterday in general was a very tough act to follow, in that I am shattered today. I am so tired. It doesn't help that Pixel Girl's a teacher, so we get up at teacher o'clock every day, but I feel like I could sleep for 12 hours. I am absolutely wiped and trying to force myself to work today. It's been very, very hard. I'm not running today, of course, and I'm not going to run tomorrow. I think I'll try a run on Wednesday. We'll see how that goes. But then we got that. It's the second half of the marathon. We've got to do. We got to get back on it, and that's going to be harder than I think I anticipated it to be. This is going to be tough. First half done though, and that's like £1,000 raised for just that race. So I feel very lucky to have been able to do that yesterday. All right, I'm going to eat these Quavers and try and do some work. Thank you very much for watching. They're a rogue choice, but god damn it, I love them.